Think to yourself today, what is your favorite candy bar? And you probably have a whole bunch of different thoughts appear in your head. Reese's, Twix, Butterfinger, Almond Joy. And then you probably also remember a whole bunch of different pictures of Reese's because Reese's is orange and it has a chocolate buttercup that comes up, and they're very iconic to us. Today I want to tell you a little bit about how the media does affect our thinking. And to do this, I want to talk about three things. One, they advertise to us all the time. Two, there's a lot of misinformation that they get us to believe. And three, that misinformation actually affects society as a whole. So to start off on my first point, advertising to us. We actually all do a form of advertising to everybody. We tell people what we did this week. We tell them how great it was, and by doing that, people want to emulate it. So companies spend lots of money, and why would you spend money if it wasn't effective? And it is very effective just by that demonstration I had you all do earlier when you thought of your favorite candy bar. Obviously, there has been some effect in your life where now you have a favorite candy bar, where if they didn't advertise for it, you probably wouldn't have. And that in itself isn't such a bad point, but it brings me to my second point, where a lot of the time they will misinform you on what you're going to receive. So as a very common example, who here has seen advertisements for cigarettes? A lot of us, yeah. Probably most of us, all three of us. That's really great. And on those advertisements, everyone seems to be having a good time. They seem to be happy. More and more recently, people have been realizing, and there's been more and more studies, that smoking is frankly bad for you. And that all of those happy images of people having a great life aren't true, and you get cancer, and life sucks. And that brings me to the third one, the effects it can have on society when this misinformation gets popularized. We see that more and more in not only in our adult generations, but more and more in the youth generations, where people think that a certain style of life is the greatest thing. It could be like that drugs is the cool thing. It could be smoking. It could be alcohol. It could be that everyone would just be a little bit happier if they bought that one candy bar. And what this all can lead into can be very great, from problems on your own finances to health problems to addictions. In conclusion, in summary, there are a lot of advertisements and they work because they put a lot of effort into them. There's a lot of misinformation out there and it can have effects on us. But in conclusion, I want to let you know that there is a hope to this. When you recognize that people are targeting you, you can be aware of these things and you can find better advertising for yourself. It is a problem, but we can fix it. Thank you.